Oh man. Oh man, there goes your naturalized and both your cubes. He has no activator. He has no activator.
Yeah. Not great.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Sully
Oh, man.
with the BM.
He was
what a legend. What a legend.
Yep, looks like I have them both as well. And they both have hunters to start this off.
Yeah, we got the recruit hunter from Arcane, which is kind of what not actually what I was expecting. No, actually that is what I was expecting. Never mind. I had to stop and look at the classes and think about who brought what again. We have spell down bottom here for Sully.
Yep. And it's recruit up on top.
So in the world of hunter showdowns, how does this one actually play out? I'm not a big hunter player. Recruit hunter, it looks like should be slightly favored.
The numbers I'm looking at have spell hunter at about 51%. So
yeah, basically a coin flip.
Yep. In my experience, it feels like recruit hunter's favored, but if you get some early secrets for an early spellstone, that could be a whole different story. And then also the you get your Death Knight out, and that could be a different story. Now in this case, he didn't get any early secrets. He has the spellstones, but they're not going to help him out very much.
Nah. This is a rough play for him, huh?
It is very rough.
I mean, are you really all that concerned? Your hero power does the same damage as his board, so...
Yeah, you could clear off the board and prevent 2 damage from coming in, but... if he doesn't find something here on the next draw, this could turn south for Sully real quick. Forced to play the spellstone with only 2 3/3s. Not ideal, but at least he's fighting for board. And
yeah, he's got it, right? Like, he falls too far behind if he doesn't.
Yep. And that's important, having that flanking strike there for Arcane, because he does have his key card on 6 coming up with the Seeping Oozling. So being able to bridge that gap and maintain board even before the Oozling comes down is pretty big for him.
Is he playing the... he did play the second one there. All right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's doing what he has to do, right? The Oozling is going to come down next turn. That's interesting, because now he could trade off one of these these 3/3s. Actually, he could trade off both of these 3/3s.
That's an interesting call. He's looking at it. He's already got him down to 13 health.
Yeah,
so he figures I already
got
the board.
Keep pushing the face.
Yep, might as well. His opponent has no healing that he knows of.
And outside of a Death Knight, like, he really doesn't, you know?
Right, exactly. There's a Hunter's Mark. That's pretty good right here. He was probably hoping to get a play dead. But go ahead and play either. I mean, he could even play his Silver Vanguard if he wanted to. But yeah, go ahead and drop the Oozling. He's going to keep pushing face, so
yeah,
he thinks,
I think he has to at this point, right?
Yeah, it's his only chance to win.
But
to get in there before the rest.
If he pulls the Devil Sword, that's 7, 9. He doesn't have any way to make lethal right now, does he?
Well, what's
Ooh.
that? That's 8, 9, 10.
No, he doesn't have any direct damage in hand.
Yeah. Whoa.
I probably would have squeezed in a hero power there.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't play that at all. He's not at risk of dying at 13 health.
No, if he has a way of clearing this now, you feel dumb. If he ends up sitting here at 5 health,
yeah.
You know,
I mean, he's got a great hand still, but he's got the guy down to 5 health.
Well,
and the
to
hunter
my side
here,
plus kill command. Does that get him a clear on this?
Get him a clear, but from Arcane's perspective, it's not 9. It's not 13.
No, but I don't think you're trying to kill him this turn, right? You're trying. It doesn't get much prettier for you from here on out, though.
Nope, but you got to kill that. What's he thinking about?
I think it has to be too much.
What's he? Oh, with the arcane shot in that? Okay. I mean, he's got to look. Arcane has 6 cards in hand, one of them being the coin. He can't think that's the last threat coming down at him right here.
Well, the good news for Sully right now is that Arcane doesn't have a way of proccing any of his recruits, right?
Well, yeah, he doesn't know that, but that's definitely true. And the other good thing is that he no longer has a 2 attack hero power anymore either.
Yeah. I think taking him off that 3-turn clock was a huge mistake.
Yep. I mean, he probably could. I haven't computed it, but he probably could have had lethal this turn or the next for sure.
Oh, man.
That's a pretty good draw.
I don't see why not.
I think maybe to my side, Unleash the Hounds and Hunter's Mark might be better than the...
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Get through there. Put 7 to the face. Man, I am going to feel super bad for Arcane if I think you take I personally think you take that face every time. Because right, you have
that would have taken him down to 4, 8.
2.
Yeah.
Actually,
what was he afraid of though?
Did he trade 2 hounds, right?
2 hounds for a 1/2. I don't know what he gets out of that. He takes 1 off the board and loses 2 of his own. Unless
he was trying to play around on Unleash of... I mean, I'm just trying to think here, man.
Yeah.
That feels bad, but he might be able to rip a Hunter's Mark off of the...
Oh, you know what? Maybe he was thinking, like, if he got silenced or something like that, having 2 and a weapon would kill him at 5 or something like that. All right, let's see what he got. Toxic Arrow, can he... He's got the kill command. Wait, does he have lethal? Hold on here. Does he have lethal?
He does have lethal.
No, he doesn't have enough mana.
No, he's mana, yep.
Mana,
sorry.
yeah.
He should Toxic Arrow Demisha, though, take out...
Mm-hmm.
He has to make a trade on...
Yeah, he's got to take out the 4/3 there. It's a shame, but he's got to do it.
You know, so once again, if he left the hounds up there,
that'd been over.
That's another opportunity that
now he needs charge or he's probably gonna die.
This whole story changes if he keeps the 2 damage hero power.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still think he's gonna get there. It looks like.
Oh, he got the health, so that's nice.
That's wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, Arcane. Buddy, pal. Why you do this to me? Holy crap.
That's a shame. So good call. He does bring the rogue. Oh, and it looks like I might be covering up his cards. Let me see how that looks on screen here. Yeah, I am covering up his cards.
That's okay. Nobody needs to know what's going on.
Alright, so we're in the match. We have a Druid on the bottom for Sully, and Arcane did come in with the Rogue. It's an odd Rogue. Alright, Arcane's off to a great start. It's got a great hand, able to drop the 1/1 Divine Shield and get the weapon going. Gonna try to sneak in the damage as fast as he can, because he does not know what kind of Druid this is.
No, there's been no hint of it yet.
Nope.
You know, he would like to see the Hench Clan already in hand for turn 3, but
that would be nice. I wasn't paying attention to the mulligan. Did he keep? He didn't keep the deckhands, did he?
You know what? I was responding to something in the Thermic Whims chat, and I missed the mulligan phase as well.
Okay.
He kept one of them.
Okay, that's fair. But now he's drawn a bunch of other 1/1s. So while it looks good early, like you said, having a Hench Clan or something like that would be nice. Would have been nice last turn.
Yeah, I think you know, that would have forced him to play the swipe here, and you're looking at a much different board state than what he's about to run into here.
Yep.
You know, it's unfortunate for Sully that he did not pull the Oaken Summons, which is always, you know, your go-to turn 4.
Yeah, but there's really no difference at this state. You end up with the same board state, having a 3/5 Violet Teacher on board. You just didn't get the armor. He'll get that eventually.
Yeah, it could have been the
Spellstone upgrade. Yeah.
No, the Ironwood as well as the Spellstone upgrade.
Yep, that's true. And it sucks especially because he ended up drawing it. The golem.
That's never how you want it to find its way to the board. So now there's only one pull left, unless he's running. Some people do run 2 Iron Golems, but you know his Oaken Summons are gonna have far less value moving forward.
Why not play the Firefly here? Okay.
Maybe he's saving them for triggers, but you get the Flame Elemental off it anyways. So
yeah, you got 4 triggers in hand. Spreading Plague, maybe? He still doesn't know what kind of... No, he does know.
Yeah, he knows at this point. With the Violet Teacher, it's a giveaway.
Yep. And with the Violet Teacher, you know you're going to be facing a Spreading Plague at some point.
Yeah, I suppose playing around that is... I guess it's smart, you know. Playing around big cards is a good idea.
Oh, boy. You gonna play it now? Okay, I mean he can buff it up, but
I don't know that I would buff it. I don't know that.
I would have been tempted to swipe Hero Power first, because then you can Soul the Forest next turn.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. 100% agree there. You know, if you really still wanted to play it, you could have swiped to take out, leave 1 minion on the board. You can only take out 1 of your Wisp. Now, I mean, you just lost one of your key cards. What did you gain out of that? You killed off a 1/2? Right.
Yeah. It's got a ways to go still. He's not under a lot of pressure. If he can get a Spreading Plague soon.
Is he going to... Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I don't know that he needed to go for the mana there, though. I know you want to get to that ultimate infestation sooner rather than later, but I think...
In this case, I think it worked out good because he was able to use the swipe in the same turn. And look at the board state. I mean, this is perfect for him.
Except for the fact that you're going to take a Flappy Bird to the face now. And you don't really have any...
Yeah, now you're in trouble if that Flappy Bird gets out of control.
I mean, obviously you gotta kill one of them here, right? And hope that you pull the second Arcane Tyrant. He pulled one already, right? Or did he pull both of them already?
We haven't seen any Arcane Tyrants, have we?
Maybe not. maybe I am on my shit again.
You got the stealth.
Things aren't looking good for our boy Sully here. He might want to start this thing off with the Oaken Summons and see if he can't go off with some Violet Teacher stuff.
Yep. And he knows
Oaken
now
Summons,
for sure it's going to be the Violet. Yep. It's going to armor up. And then he could even Power of the Wild here if he wanted to.
There's merit for it.
Yep. So now if you're Arcane,
he's feeling okay now.
Yeah, he's feeling real okay now. He's got plenty of armor. He has control of the board. As long as this Flappy Bird doesn't do anything too crazy. And what is that? Oh boy.
That's a great play. Bomb rate is a great play. You know, digging with the UI ended up being correct. I thought he was going to be in trouble sooner than he was, but just Arcane never found the pain I thought he was going to bring eventually. Yeah. There's beliefs that ATL might have been a more favorable matchup to run into for SPG. And you know, it decisions were made strategy-wise that this kind of feels like a sweet redemption for a few folks.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the Giant in hand yet, but we do have the Drake and the Reaver, and those are always great to see. This is going to be a taunt Druid on the other side.
Yeah.
But Sleepy Dragon's in hand. Rip the dream. Actually, we got a Drake and a Sleepy Giant. There's a possibility he might draw all of his dragons before we get the...
He could. Hopefully he's running 2 of those.
Yeah.
But the Giant is in the building.
He is, and he will be on curve.
You can even play one of your Beetles here if you wanted to.
He did not. That's interesting.
I
don't know why you wouldn't. But you know what? I'm not the person navigating here, and Sully is currently up 2-0. So I'm going to stop questioning him because last time I did, he proved that he's a better Hearthstone player than me.
And he still doesn't know what kind of Druid this is.
Well, that's not even a giveaway there, right? Because that could be a token still at this point.
There's the other Sleepy Dragon. So this is not looking good.
No, Dragon Hatcher's there, and he's gonna have nothing to do on turn 9. Also, what the hell is
Oh, he's gonna make him overdraw, says.
What's Oakheart gonna draw?
Oh, the other Giant.
Wow, feels great, man.
So it's a bright spot for Arcane. He's not out of it yet.
Nah. What does he want to do here, though? I don't think Twilight Drake gets much better than maximum value. 410s feel real good.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Other than play Beetles, maybe.
So let's play cards that don't require any sort of hand value. He might want to make space.
To not overdraw, yeah.
Yeah.
But you've already seen one naturalize. Like, you know, you're not expecting somebody to double naturalize you.
I gotta be honest, I probably feel pretty good. Now that he's seen the naturalize, he knows this is a taunt Druid, right? So he's got one less way to activate his Hadronox now. So...
Yeah. Maybe he was looking...
Play a Drake for me, please. Please just play a Drake for me. I'm gonna have the Ajita. Oh god.
I think he's just trying to feel him out, see what kind of removal he has, so that he can then tap into a Reaver or something.
Yeah, I guess this gives him a clear on one of the 3/6s, and then the Reaver comes down to protect the face next turn. It also feels bad that we don't have a Spellstone in hand yet. You have the Hellfire, you have the Dread Infernal, you have all these ways of agitating the Spellstone, and he doesn't have one yet in the hand.
Arcane was trying to go for the Juggler, but now the Reaver is activated, and it's almost like Sully has set this whole thing up.
He debated him.
Debated.
We tap last because that's where the best Sylvanas players go. Shout out Nade. You know, we were almost a team this season. We tried. You know, I thoroughly enjoy taking care of 7/7s with not using my face. That is a lot of armor over there on Arcane side.
It is. It's a lot of big cards in hand.
Yeah, you know, even playing them just straight out of hand, Arcane's going to find value in all the dragons he's holding up there.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, he can play the Drake into a Sleepy Dragon, and eventually he's going to get the Hadronox. Hopefully he gets a Lich King, and there it is.
Yeah, there's this. Yep. Speak its name, and it will be here.
So that's huge. There's no polymorph effect on it, so if he does draw Hadronox at some point, Army of the Dead.
You know what's a good answer? Is a Lich King of your own, but I'm wondering if he doesn't want to silence it.
Silence? You still leave an AA on the board, though.
Oof. Ordering errors down here. It looks like he was reaching for the Twilight Drake, which, if he does go that path, I think he's going to feel pretty silly for not playing it before the Spellbreaker.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure I like that, because he could have attacked into the Lich and then defiled to clear the whole board, and then played something.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got an AA on the board that's going to be able to value trade and do some things. Tap last, why not?
I just don't understand where he's going to get the value out of these Drakes. With the Sunfury Protector in hand, you would have thought that, you know, getting the highest value out of that. There's a second one in hand. Oh, God. I got to walk away for a second. I'll be back.
All right. Let's see what happens now. Lich King still alive, able to protect it with a taunt. And now Sully's able to get his own Lich King out. Still hasn't drawn any of his spellstones, but he certainly has a lot of activation in hand when it comes time to do so. He's going to defile. Oh, just get rid of the Lich King there. That makes sense.
You know, the good news is when he gets that spellstone, it will be maximum heal almost immediately.
Yeah.
You know, having a Lich King on an empty board feels pretty good. Anti-magic shell, that feels even better.
That could end up being huge. He's got a couple low-cost minions in hand to go with it. If the Lich King survives, Army of the Dead.
Oh, man. Oh, man. There goes your naturalize and both your cubes. He has no activator. He has no activator.
Yeah. Not great.
Wow.
Oh man.
He was what a legend. What a legend.
He was probably hoping for his Hadronox, you know?
If he has a double Twilight Drake Sunfury here, I mean, or even give me one and an anti-magic.
Yeah, you gotta do one. You gotta try to play as many minions as possible. So there's gotta be a 2-mana minion and then the shell.
All right.
He's gonna go to the fizzy.
You know, I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah.
He's got no way of taking care of any of these. He's got to trade both his minions in to get rid of the Lich King. Anyways, let him do the trading.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Naturalize it?
Well, if he had a silence, and of course there's 2 taunts, so it still wouldn't have done him any good.
There's that spellstone we've been waiting on.
Yep. And get this going. I'm not sure he even needed to do that.
Yeah, I think there's a better way of going about it, but you know what? He's still taking 6 to the face. All that armor we were talking about later is gone. Arcane does have some more taunts to throw in front of him, but this is starting to feel scary.
Could draw a card in Drake right here. That's what he's looking at, I think. Got a spellstone in hand, but it's not armored yet. Pulls the Drake off the top.
You know, there is... Okay.
This is a perfect situation. Do you go ahead and tap last here? No, he's going to pass on that. All right.
No, I think he feels like he has the cards he needs in hand to finish this one out. That swipe could put in some work here for him if he wanted to.
What's he's gonna go with the?
Or he could go with the other Drake.
Yep.
Okay, that works equally as well. Perhaps even better.
Yeah, maybe even better. Prevents damage to his face and sets him up to possibly make one last push of aggression here going forward. But that Spellbreaker is going to have something else to say about that.
Now we see both Primordials. He doesn't have to worry about the 2 damage coming through to bite him in the ass here.
Still no Hadronox. Is he going to draw? Oh, wow. I guess he's out of dragons, right? That Dragon Hatcher is a 9-mana do nothing. Draws.
Is that the 1/5? Wait a minute.
It's a 5/1. Yeah.
That's a Glue Meter?
And the O card that's meant to pull it. He just drew all his cards in the wrong order here.
Oh man, that is.
It's looking pretty grim.
That's unfortunate. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's a lot of bad luck here in this game for Arcane. He drew all the big ones early, and now he's drawing the things.
What cards is he afraid of? He's seen both swipe.
Well, he's down to 10 health, so he doesn't want to take too many chances here. He just saw his opponent draw a bunch of cards.
If he takes that 4 to the face, it puts him at 7. If he is Miss Lethal. He missed Lethal.
He would have lethal now, right? Because he's 1 off. Wait, no. Does he have? No.
He would have because
he
would have had the 2/4. He would have already put the 4 on the face. That 4 would have put him at 3. Hellfire would have finished it. I think he either taps here or you play Army of the Dead. You gotta do one or the other.
He's down pretty low on cards going into fatigue, and his opponent is in fatigue. With I don't see any armor in his hand. Oh, there's some armor. Okay.
See, now here's the liability, right? Hellfire now triggers.
Yeah. He can't Hellfire.
Oh, Sully, what are you doing to me?
He does have one more Spellstone, but it's buried also. Or did he play a second?
See, now he can't even Army of the Dead because that gets rid of his Gul'dan, and he's gonna be super sad about that.
Oh, right.
You know that'd
be the worst thing he could do. He almost needs to tap just to get the Spellstone going.
I think he needs to tap to survive. I don't think he has what he needs.
But what's he gonna play? What's tapping gonna get him that survives him?
He should have.
Does he have another 4-mana 7/7?
You know what though? If he taps, grabs the Spellstone, he could play the Dread Infernal here.
Yeah.
Yes,
no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have enough. He could play the Homunculus and then Spellstone. But if he tapped, he could not. Dread Infernal and then Spellstone.
No. I was thinking just to get something out there on the board.
Okay. So 2 Spellstone activators without the Spellstone, and then he's gonna draw it. This is looking dangerous.
Wow. Wowie. Wow. Another Miss Lethal opportunity. There was some quick play that turn too. And sometimes I just wish, and one of the greatest tips I ever got, I want to say it came from the likes of a Slimcher and MV Parker. They told me, keep your hands off your mouse. On your turn, start with your hand off your mouse. And invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. Can he set off some sort of Defile, Hellfire, and with this shenanigans?
No. Without even looking at it. I don't know, maybe.
If he bumps...
If he does the Hellfire, that's 3. If he bumps, that one goes down to 6. But let's just say he does 3. He doesn't even have a 1. If he hits something for 5... He can't even get a 1.
3. Rip. Honorable Sudoku, sir. I don't know where he's going with this. I think he's just going to throw it out there and see if anything maths It does not math, sir.
No.
You are dead.
Yeah, Defile starts with a 1, and he couldn't even get that. Can't even honorable Sudoku, but he could concede if he wanted to, and he does.
All right, we have the Twilight Drake. We have a Sun Fury Protector. I'm imagining he's going to toss them back in favor of Giants, but if we get there again, will we see the Drake played? That's all I want to know.
It's killing you.
It is. Like, why? I don't get why it's in there, other than to be played with massive amounts of cards in your hand. I don't understand a lot of things though, so I'm just gonna go back to being ignorant. So Arcane has pretty good turns from here on out. He's got a nice 3-drop. He's got the tracker on 3. He can play the Chain Gang on 4.
Yep.
He's already got Katharina in hand.
And he'll get the other pieces. It just happens.
You know, that Mountain Giant pickup feels great, but it's not going to feel so great when that Hunter's Mark comes down.
Right, exactly. And he may not even need to play the Hunter's Mark if he decides to Serenade and just stall the game out a little bit longer.
I think if you're Arcane, you gotta take. I mean,
I take the Oozling.
Yeah, I thought you had Oozling in hand, but that's Rexar hiding over there. You gotta take the Oozling. Shaw is just win more. The Grizzly, I actually think you're okay if that's not in the mix. The more Devil Stores we're pulling, probably the better, right? He went with Shaw. Wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I would have taken the Oozling. You already have a turn 4-5 play. Well, not necessarily. Maybe he's thinking, if that was his plan to do that, he already has a turn 5 play with the Chain Gang, so he really did not need to take the Shaw.
The Chain Gang was there, and also you gotta know, like, you've seen nothing, right?
Right.
You know he has.
Is he gonna play the Twilight Drake?
No, he's not. He's not gonna play the Twilight Drake. Because there's a Sun Fury Protector, right? Oh my God! It happened! Give the man the trophy! Give that man the trophy, please. Do you think next turn we'll get the other one? You know, I would totally be okay if he has Sun Furies here. 100% okay with it.
He's gonna play the Reaver. Oh no, he's gonna play Hellfire.
That's also great. I'm just so caught up in the fact that he played my Twilight Drake that whew.
And it's amazing, again, no Spellstone in hand when he's forced to start using some of those things. And uses up his coin, which could end up big if he makes it to turn 9.
Yeah. I think maybe his thought here though is right. So if he Drakes in Sun Furies here, that's one way of going. I would like to see the Reaver personally, but Reaver,
Beetle.
Keep going face.
Yep. And again, you know, for Arcane, I'm not sure I would have played the Death Knight with my hero power online.
You would think he would. Learn from last time around, you know.
But then again, he didn't have the Souping Easling to play.
So with ways, all right, with ways to kill it, why wouldn't you put the Silver Vanguard down?
Does he have ways to kill it? I mean, even if he doesn't have ways to kill it, though,
he could run it into the opponent.
You gotta get moving. Yeah, you can run into the opponent. Right. As long as it doesn't get silenced.
I mean, he could also have the thought of Katharina's coming next turn and needs Beast to pull.
I think that's a waste of a silence right there. Maybe he just wants to push face.
I think that is where he's at right now. You know what?
He gets him down to 7. Yeah, why not?
You know, right now he's got a lot of damage represented.
And actually, Arcane may not be able to get out of this turn. Life Drinker.
If you go Life Drinker Poisonous, do you get to poison the hero? Is that like just an insta-death if you Life Drinker Poison?
Yeah,
Arcane
it doesn't kill the hero.
Man.
I've tried that, but yeah, Arcane goes down in a quick one there in the last game.
Dude, shout out to ATL, a team that, you know, even as I was looking at top 8s throughout the season, kept them on the fringe the whole time. Never really gave them the credit they deserve, and I'm man enough to admit that I kind of shortchanged them. But they come in, they earn their way to the playoffs in the last week. They take a great team in Saturday Night Pain Gang down in the semifinals.
These guys, I think they're actually from the ATL area. Most of these guys, I think they're friends. They play well together. So if you look at their lineups this week, you could tell they came in with a plan. Most of them were Druid, Hunter, Mage, Warlock. A little bit of variation here and there, but certainly came in this week and seemed to be taking care of business.
Hello.
Yo. Congrats, sir.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did find a way to get SullyThe1 in here. So you guys win your way into the playoffs week 9.
Yep.
And then you have to turn around and play the exact same team. What was the mindset going into the week, man?
Well, it was a little harder for me because I played a sub last week, so I didn't play him before. So I guess maybe that was an advantage or a disadvantage, but I knew nothing about him. Never seen him play, never anything. So the benefit for me last week with our huge win was that opponent that I played last week was one of my opponents early in the season in the Sylvanas League. So I felt confident then, but this week it was just very unknown, what we were getting into. But we practiced, we came together, we decided on the strategy, and it's working. One of my best decks is my Spell Hunter. I really like that deck a lot.
So you are at 5 health. He decides that he wants to play Rexar and take away the direct damage hero power. Did you PogChamp? Did you what face? What was your reaction?
So I know I had Army of the Dead, and I had 10 cards left at the time. I think when I got it, 12 or 10, and I still didn't have my gold on, and I figured I needed my gold on to win. I think he misplayed earlier when he played his Army of the Dead because he popped his cubes and he got rid of his last
naturalized. Yeah, that was big.
Naturalized. That was huge. And I was like, okay, all I need is get gold on. I'm gonna keep going face. I think I'll be good. And then I know I think I might have miss lethal at least one time, but I was trying to play all the statistics in my head, I don't want to ruin anything or miss out on potentially
Yeah, no, I understand. So a piece of advice that was given to me a while back, and it once I took it to heart, it actually greatly improved my Hearthstone performance. You got to play to win, not play to not lose.
Yep.
But in the end, you did win. Going into this week was when you saw the lineup that Arcane was coming in with. Did you immediately have plans and know what he was doing, or when did you decide that your lineup was going to be, where it was, especially with the Hunter? I thought that was an interesting bring for you. What helped you make those decisions?
Well, Hunter is just something I've been playing for 2 or 3 weeks with, and it's something I'm very used to right now. I think when I teched the Rat Pack in there, I didn't get a chance to actually use that, but right now in playing a ladder and playing a couple other matches in Sylvanas and Rag actually came in handy for me a little bit. So I figured I'd take that in and just use my Hunter because I felt like that was my best deck. I mean, looking at what he was bringing, we kind of already decided, okay, we were going to bring big Control Mage. I was surprised that he banned my Control Mage. I thought he was going to ban Warlock just like they did with everything else. And Warlock's actually one of my weakest. I never play Warlock, so I was super shocked at that. So that kind of threw me off.
We were both kind of surprised by that also.
Yeah, my Big Spell Mage, it was just it just threw me off because Big Spell Mage is, I would say, Mage is my second best class, and that just threw me through a loop there at the beginning. But Token Druid is something I've been playing with, and I just stuck to what I know.
Sometimes comfort is better than statistics.
Right.
I know that I've played a bunch of unfavored matchups this season, but you play what you know. And just wondering, did you know that the best time to play a Twilight Drake is when you have a full hand?
I did.
Okay.
I was trying to do a bunch of math. I was just making sure, okay, what could he bring? Just knowing the type of where he was at with his Taunt Drake, because I didn't play the Twilight Drakes early on because I knew he had another naturalize, and I didn't want to overdraw either.
Yeah, there was a time where actually I believe you played
Played the two Beatles.
Yeah, you played a couple Beatles, and I questioned it at first. And then when I saw what you were doing, I was like, you know what, that's all well and good. However, I do believe if he played the second naturalized there, you would have been fine with him wasting it. But he did that for you.
Yeah, which is shocker. He would have beat me a long time ago in that game. So
yeah, that was an unfortunate one for him. So next week you could potentially have either BRF or voter no confidence. The matchup is currently 10-7. Next match for voter no confidence wins it for them. Jim Philos or AO, which one do you want next week? Jim?
We played, AO. We played. I think we played him before, either a couple seasons ago or this past season. I don't remember, but I know I played him actually a few times, and I think he's got the best of me both of those times.
Ooh, hey, and this just in, Steffi swept also, so now it's 14-7.
So you will have AO.
Perfect.
So Perfect. You know, you gotta go get that vengeance back. I know that
absolutely.
I know that flavor is the best flavor of all the ice creams. The taste of vengeance is definitely the sweetest.
Right? I'm so pumped, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Well, so great match. We appreciate you coming on for the interview. Abo, you got anything for them?
No, congratulations on the win, and congratulations on going on to the next round. Super exciting.
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to watch the replay. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a good night, Sully.